Hello, this is Grant's Little Acre, and this is Sunday, so that means tomorrow is my listing day for eBay. So I thought I'd give you a little bit of a preview of what will be listed tomorrow in case you're interested. Some of these are items I have gone through in some of my collections and some of my personal items, and some I have thrifted. So I have 3 old boxes of Parliament cigarettes. It has a stamp, New York, but I don't see a date on them. It does say Made in USA. It does have the official stamp, but I will be listing those 3 as a lot. I do have a small little mud man that I will be listing. He's in excellent condition. I found a beautiful candy. There are some minor rubs on the top, but other than that, it is in excellent condition. And it does have the original sticker that says Made in Romania. So this is a beautiful old piece. I have an old Wizard of Oz book that I will be listing. Copyright 1970. I have a really neat album of horses by Marguerite Henry, and this is something that every little girl, including me when I was little, had to have. The dust jacket is a little worse for wear, but what makes this particular book so very special is the fact that it is a signed copy. This is every little girl who wants a pony or a horse, their dream, and it is copyrighted in 1951, so as far as I know, this is a first edition signed copy. It does have the dust jacket, but there are some missing pieces on it, especially on the binding part. I will also be listing this. It has been taped on the binding, but it's Live Doll Play Days, and this is an old book. As you can tell, the spine is a little worse for wear. And this was originally a library book. Copyright 1908 by the Bobbs Merrill Company, which is the same company that made the Raggedy Ann, or that published for Johnny Gruelle. So that will be listed. My grandmother and my mother were enamored of Raggedy Ann, and so I have several books that will be listed in a lot. This is a newer book. We made a trip to Arcola, Illinois, to the Raggedy Ann Museum. This is an older book. Copyright 1926. It will be included in this lot. This is a second edition. And this is just an add-in, a little Learn and Grow book. Copyright 1988. This is a newer book. I think we got this in Arcola when we went. to the Raggedy Ann Museum. $19.88. This is the first edition. My first Raggedy Ann and how Raggedy Ann got her candy heart. This book is in excellent condition. This is Johnny Gruelle, the creator. All the information you would want about him. So if you're a Raggedy Ann fan, you would want this. And this is a signed copy by Patricia Hall. And it was published in 1988. So it gives a lot of information of the history of Raggedy Ann and Johnny Gruelle. So those, those will all be in one lot. My mother, the first movie she ever saw was this animated Snow White, and so she had a particular love for Snow White the rest of her life. This is just a coloring book. The kids even use coloring books anymore. This is a Walt Disney Snow White coloring book with uncolored pages. Trying to see if it... 1993. That will be a separate lot. And then this is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the making of the classic film, the 50th anniversary. And there's another colored book. This is one that I did give to my mother in 1987. This is after we went to Arcola to the museum. 1987. I don't know where I found this, but she loved it. And then there is another uncolored coloring book. Snow White, big golden books. This is 94, 93. Okay. I have a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards. There are some duplicates and there are some missing cards, but these cards are from the 1980s, I believe. Looking at them the other day. 1989. So I have them, tried to put them in order as best I could. It's the 30s, 60s, 70s. So, as I said, this is not they are not complete. It's not a complete set. It is fairly complete, but there are some duplicates. So I will try to count them and put the count in the listing, but those will be listed. And I'm including these in the lot, which I think there may have been 12, but this is like a puzzle you put together, and I have 1 through 11. So if you're needing some of these to complete the puzzle, that will go with the lot. Also, I will be listing this gorgeous pottery, handmade pottery bowl. The bowl itself is 8 inches in the flared top. Beautiful cut. I don't usually buy heavy pottery bowls to resell, but the colors of this bowl are absolutely beautiful. And this is by J&S Beaumont, Valley Cruces, North Carolina. So this is a local piece from North Carolina, and it is a little over 3.5 inches tall. So this is just a beautiful piece, very well made. Another piece I will be listing will be, and this I have not oiled this piece. I have not oiled it. I leave that to you if you want to use it and you want to oil it. And of course my dog's going to bark. Excuse me. However, this is a bread bowl. It was used as a bread bowl. I did clean it up, but I did want to show you that it had been used because there is some flour that I will clean off that was stuck. So it was used as a bread bowl, and I will be listing that. The last, she hears me beating around in the kitchen. I think that's why she's barking. She thinks somebody's here. Okay, I have another thing I'll be listing is this Eddie Bauer Adventure knapsack, which is looks to be brand new. I've looked all inside. It looks like it was never used. From what I looked up on eBay, these sell for about $100, and of course mine will not be listed for that much. But this is an official Eddie Bauer Adventure backpack, and I will be listing that. And the last thing I will be listing, and I just dropped a whole bag of things. I guess this is Janichi. I believe it to be Italian. This is a leather, I guess, organizer knapsack kind of thing. There's a place for cards, phone on the inside, maybe a tablet. There might be a place for a tablet, phone, makeup, whatever you want to put in it, cards. It's properly marked, very, very clean, smells great. Nice pocket on the back with Velcro, and this does have the handles and the knapsack. Saw these on eBay for about $60, but of course mine won't be that much. And one last thing, this is a Sunbonnet Sue book. So for those of you, and I know there are some quilters that love Sunbonnet Sue, but it's called What's on the Air by Bertha Corbett Melcher. And this is the most darling book of poems, stories. All of these are Sunbonnet Sue. Originally, this was copyrighted in 1928. And I believe this is a 1989 edition. So I'll be listing that as well. And those are the items I'm going to be listing tomorrow, Monday, on eBay. So I hope you will take a look at them if there's anything you were interested in. I usually do these as a buy it now or best offer, buy it now. And I hope you will like and subscribe. I'm going to get back to doing some more tours of what garden I have here in Eastern North Carolina. Is very, very hot and very, very humid, so I have a little bit of work to do in the garden. and I'd like to take you on a little journey and show you around where I live and the river that I live near. I live a quarter of a mile from the river, but I do have a lot down there that we go and lay out, and we have a pier where we can go fishing or whatever. So I'll probably get to show you some of that and give you a little tour of the area I live. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get this thing going, and I'm trying new things. So I appreciate it. Y'all have a blessed Sunday. Bye.